Okay, so these all had everything in place to where it would just need little tweaks to be working fine. And these aren't the ones who made it. I'm on my own other branch, but this is the image one, and if you go down into the custom settings, I think it's just these two, images to display and text to display. I think you had an image in the text, but these other ones will still be part of the array. Instead of this just being a blank array that you would add them to, I had a couple dummy things in here so that you could cycle between them in game. So if you just had one, for example, you would just go and delete it like that, and make sure that you only have the ones that you need. And then the rest of these, I think I need to just standardize and take out of these settings. So just be that, just the images and text on this one. And then the audio one, I feel like you had just the audio file was all you needed. And then this icon replaces this one here. So whenever you walk up to it and start it, it should have like the big rocket. And you would probably want to grab an image for each one of these and either just paste it in there, or you can resize it. There's a image resizer. I think it's just called that. It's like a Windows application that comes with it, and you can just select whatever you want and keep the aspect ratio and save it into the and then I would drag it into the project. Again, this is all optional, including the image itself. We can just grab whatever, but I think that would kind of like finish off this one. And I've got folder. It's kind of in two places because of that directory problem we had, but under content, images, and data points, image and audio, you would include whatever picture is being used for that. And then the video one, specifically for the one that you used, I had already actually used that video once and deleted it, and it requires some special conversion because it's like a slide of images or something. And what the video thing wants is, at least the way I have it set up, it wants an MP4. And so, sorry, wait, that's the, it's showing them like the image and the text. It's got all of them inherited by the subclasses here. So I need to either change, I guess it doesn't matter now, but you don't need to fill out any of these except for the video. And you can see here it's whatever launch.mp4 at the very end there. And this was the one that you would definitely need in the Explorer. I didn't go through and look at how you've got this, but you just want to make sure that you drag the actual video into our project. And you can drag it right here. I think just double check that it's in the Explorer afterwards, because even if it plays here in the editor, it won't play when we package it if you don't have the original file. So you can right click it and double check it by hitting Show in Explorer, and that'll show you if it's in that folder or not. And so if it doesn't work by just dragging it in, you could drag it to that folder, and then it will say, hey, do you want to import that? But MP4 is what I would use, and there is a handy converter. Like there's a million of them, but this one that I've liked is online-convert. And I think you just pick what you want it to end up as, and then you just drag and drop, and it doesn't spam you with stuff. So those are the little changes to the three types. What you did make would work for all of them, and I could just do little tweaks. And so if any of that's confusing, you can just leave it out and just do whichever parts make sense.